UFC light heavyweight champion Jon Jones joins us now on the telephone. Thank you for joining us again on Coast to Coast. I want to do a recap for the folks at home so they know where we are in terms of your career. You beat Daniel Cormier at UFC 182. That was 2.5 years ago. Since then, you lost your title twice, suspended for a year, came back at UFC 214 and knocked out DC in the third round. From your perspective, how would you describe the last few years?
The last few years have been a major learning experience. It's been a tremendous opportunity to just grow.
Grow in what way, Jon?
Just grow outside of the cage. You know, inside of the cage, you know, I think my work speaks for itself. But outside of the cage, you know, I felt like somewhere along the way, my talents outweighed my character. So it's been great to just step out of the limelight, step out of being a professional athlete, and just get back to just being a human being, a father, a friend, and just developing into those ways.
All right, well, let's take it back to the octagon. There was a lot of trash talk between you and DC prior to UFC 214. Perhaps this is what you speak of in terms of growing. So after you won, you had nothing but respect for DC. Why the change of heart?
It really wasn't a change of heart. You know, before the fight, I knew how I felt about him. I knew that he was a stand-up guy, a great ambassador for mixed martial arts, and I just felt like he should be respected. And after the fight, I just wanted people to acknowledge and realize who Daniel Cormier is for our sport, and not to just have his whole legacy chopped up to a loss.
All right, well, speaking of post-fight commentary, what I found interesting, Dana White says your comeback was incredible. He said that you are the best to ever do it. That's high praise from him. But you and Dana have had a very rocky couple of years. Would you describe the working relationship as good now?
Yeah, I would say Dana White and I are better than ever. I think we have a really mutual understanding of each other, and I think we found a newfound respect for each other, and I expect us to do great business moving forward.
All right, so, well, after the win, you also called out former UFC heavyweight champ Brock Lesnar, saying, meet me in the octagon. That's interesting. So there's so much that needs to happen for that even to take place. So
right.
Talk to me about the chances of your fans seeing you and Brock go at it.
Well, Brock Lesnar, like you said, former heavyweight champion of the world. He's a guy who weighs 40 pounds more than me, and he's massive. He's a freak athlete. And I just think it would just have the world excited about martial arts, and that's why I'm here. As far as the fight actually happening, right now Brock is suspended because of a steroid allegation or whatever. So it would take him at least 6 months of drug testing to be eligible to fight. So I'm hoping that he gets on top of entering the drug testing pool sooner than later so we can get this countdown underway.
All right, so let's push past Brock. In the meantime, what is next for you since you've dominated the light heavyweight division?
Yeah, so what's next for me is just continuing to grow and to develop as an athlete. You know, my last fight was pretty devastating to knock out Daniel Cormier. It was great, and I think the worst thing that could happen for my competition is for me to get back to the drawing board and get even better. So I've had my 1 week of vacation time, and you know, now we're right back to training and developing, getting even better.
Did you say a week? Wow, that sounds like a lot. 1 full week.
1 week, yeah, but you know what? I've gained 15 pounds in the last week.
What?
I have been going out and eating at restaurants for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's been amazing.
Wait a second, 15 pounds in a week, is that water weight? Because as a woman, I'm
no.
confused.
No, this is legit weight. It's been great. Yeah, I reward myself with great food these days, and it's been awesome.
Oh, man, you deserve it. I love that. I just came back from vacation. I probably put on some poundage as well. I understand it. Meanwhile,
nice.
Always a pleasure to talk to you, Jon Jones, here on Coast to Coast.